There was a book written in 1986, All I Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. It was a series of essays on the fundamental human expectations of good behavior, manners, and morals. In looking back, it was surprising the book needed to be written in the first place. There is a kindness we all possess as nature's way of giving our children the best chance of surviving the helplessness of those first few years of life. That nurturing is the basis for survival of our species. If not for the love from our mother, the chance of making it through adolescence to adulthood is very small. With the atrocities we see in the world today, it seems the tenderness of motherhood is being lost. With a lack of civil discourse, no sense of fairness, faux compassion and politeness, the only thing we hear on the news is the blatant disregard for all those things that we should have learned in kindergarten. There is hypocrisy displayed by politicians who pass laws that do not apply to themselves. There seems to be a tolerance for cheating and lying if it advances their evil agenda. There is no kindness shown towards the unborn who are casually murdered in the name of health care. They call mercy killing compassion, which only leads to the killing those who society feels should be put to death out of a sense of mercy for those who must care for the old. This infection has spawned the political correctness that discriminates against anyone who disagrees with these dysfunctionalities and atrocities. We have arrived at a place where words like wrong, evil, dysfunctional, selfish, hypocritical are called hate speech that describe anyone with whom they disagree. They want to censor these words out of the vocabulary by redefining these words as hateful. They use our truth instead of calling things something wrong. They justify evil by calling it situational ethics. They are saying it is selfish not to want to share your wealth and accuse you of being closed-minded when they are caught being hypocritical while acting in a contrary fashion. It has reached a new level of corruption with the media complicit in calling accusations unfounded, no proof, or no evidence was found. It is the only way they have of dismissing any suspicion before their dishonest agenda is exposed. These scams are used to justify the confusion and lunacy of movements like the BLM anarchy, Occupy Wall Street, or Antifa. None of these things were taught to us by our parents or in kindergarten. Based on the way our society is evolving, where do these ideas come from? Is it from our public school education system? Is it from the propaganda we hear from the deep state that is complicit with the national news networks? They only give us false choices between evil options that advances their dishonest agenda, no longer considering the options that we learned in kindergarten. This is Keith Kuby wishing you the best in making the world a better place.